Alright, people, you'll know what time it is. Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. I don't care what anybody else says, this is the definitive way to play the original Silent Hill 2. You're getting all the same PS2 files right off of a Silent Hill PS2 DVD-ROM disc. The files are used in the game, it does integrated and upscaled images, a few other things. But we're gonna play the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. Definitive way to play the original Silent Hill 2. I don't care what anybody says. I've been gaming a lot longer than most of the people that are whining about what version is the best. Alright? Normal and normal. That's what we're gonna go with. Maybe we'll survive, maybe we won't. So let's hope we do. Seems to me even some of the FMVs have been upscaled, maybe not. Maybe they've just been enhanced. About to find out though.
Mary,
we're using some pretty good equipment.
could you really be in this town?
My channel, so any donations would be appreciated to get better equipment. That's for damn sure. I'm not even gonna bother to go through the whole bathroom scene and all the little bit of text that's in that bathroom and what it means or doesn't mean. We'll let everybody else who likes to waste their time doing that kind of thing, let them do that kind of thing.
In my restless dreams,
We're here just to play.
I see that town,
Yes.
Silent Hill.
A lot of people whining
You
about
promised you'd take me there again someday.
line delivery. I didn't hear a problem. I'm not hearing the lackluster
I'm alone
emphasis on some of the lines that are being said either.
In our special place, waiting for you.
So I'll try my best not to talk during the spoken words of the characters.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
And apparently a lot of people can't remember if this is a PS2 or PS1 game, because I've heard a lot of people say PS1 because maybe the fidelity of the graphics weren't so great because of the noise filter that was on. In this version of the game, you can turn the noise filter on to have that same PS2 experience with them film grain and all that crap, or you can have it off. I particularly don't like it on because I think it looks like crap. But if you like your Silent Hill 2 version to look like crap, you play with the noise filter on, which can easily be changed in the options screen, which you guys saw at the very beginning of the video where I cycled through the options. Noise filter, on or off. If you want the shitty graphics, turn it on. If you want the plain, clear graphics like this, leave it up. Now, if you emulate the PS2 disc version, then you have to play the game and beat it before you can turn it on or off. But in this PC enhanced version, you can that's options available to turn it on or off at the very beginning. So here's our first save point. Alright. Sometimes backing away from that well, the camera switches so quickly you sometimes lose your bearings, and sometimes you'll find yourself going back the opposite way you came. Angela. Well, most people know about Angela's story. Apparently a teenager, but to me, she looks a little older than 19 in this game and in these cutscenes.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry.
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
We're seeing Angela here where whatever she can to hide those curves. I mean, I don't understand why her father and brother thought it was so important to jump her bones all the damn time. That's, I mean, spoiler, but I'm sure by now everybody should know Angela has been sexually abused, verbally and otherwise. Verbally, physically, and probably mentally as well. Love that. Silent Hill 2 PS2 fog. Just, man. I don't know, I'm not even sure anybody thought that was responsible. I mean, they did it intentionally, obviously, to obscure the limitations of the PS2, but still. I highly doubt they expected it to look this fucking good. Still stands out today in 2024, and we're about to get our remake here in 2024. Now, I can't say that I played every single Silent Hill. Let me think here. I played, obviously, Silent Hill 1 on PlayStation. Unfortunately, we never got a re-release, remake, or remaster, or anything of that kind for Silent Hill 1, unfortunately. Silent Hill 2 here, though, I think was on everything from the PS2. Was it the original Xbox, maybe? PC? 3, I think, went through something a little similar as well as 4. 5 branched out a little bit more. Origins started on PSP, and then they made a slightly better version on PlayStation 2. And then we got Shattered Memories. Shattered Memories, I might have to take some time out and actually play that game all the way through. I didn't really like it much because I don't like running from fucking enemies. I like bashing their heads in as much as they like to bash mine in. So Shattered Memories is like, it's like, I like the concept, I like the looks, I like the idea. I don't like the I cannot fight back, however. That's the big downside on Shattered Memories for me, at least. And what was it, Downpour? Downpour was like PS3 and 360 only, or whatever. Maybe it was just PS3 at the time. Very limited release. That's what the downfall of Silent Hill series by Konami at that time was already established. Silent Hill by that time was already not doing great. Most people, even Origins wasn't great, but I didn't have a problem with it. So this game specifically, Silent Hill 2 is my favorite, and I've been playing it in all of its different incarnations for over 20 years, so some of the content creators haven't even been alive 20 years, or just barely 20 years. This game is now, it'll be damn near 25 years old by the time we get it here in October, the remake. This game will be almost 25 years old. Or is it 24? Old enough. I love how everybody, when it first came out, was complaining about that it wasn't like a sequel to Silent Hill 1. It's only a sequel in the town name only. But for me, it was a whole new experience, and a better one at that. A more fleshed out story, and a better reason to go to Silent Hill 2 than other reunification. Because your daughter said so. Really hoping for Silent Hill 1 remake. The story is more cohesive. These guys always reminded me of people wrapped up in straitjackets that could spit at you.
Is it dead?
Hmm.
What the hell is
Besides
it?
poking with that stick, he sounded very
It's not
plastic when
human.
he did that. No, it's not human. It's like he stuck with that stick and it sounded like plastic to me.
Oh yeah. This thing broken?
The broken message or words from Mary to James. You hear that very clearly. The text didn't come a lot, but I can really clear here. Why did you
I
tell me?
better take it anyway. I might need it.
Mm-hmm. Got a radio that James may not be able to utilize. whatever practical purpose. See what I'm saying? Sometimes the camera is just so jarring. Your character gets turned right back around, so it's going back to where you just came from. Got it now. Okay. Now this next, like at this point in the game, you're not really sure where to go. And sometimes people will search the whole town, and it's like kind of what I did, the whole area of this town that I'm able to search at this point at least, until I came across some files or some documents that would tell me where to go. I wasn't sure where to go. I'm sure a lot of people are that way. One guy calls out from under the car, and then it's a totally different guy that starts spitting on me and fucking me up. Okay, so we're gonna go search the opposite side of the blood trail. At least I am, because that's just the way I do it. Okay, that was all barricaded off. Hey James, come on, hurry up and grab this shit. We might get spit on, right? Yeah, very cumbersome fighting with this very shallow, very short board. But it can be done. Okay, so this is the burger joint, so got me a full first aid, I believe that was. Got me an energy drink or two so far. James staring at another creature, but we're not going to stop to have a conversation. We're just going to keep moving. Very, very hard to fight with the plank of wood. Another save. There's a number laying on the sofa. Okay, this is the only reason why you know where to go to find it. Otherwise, you're just running around the town until you have no choice but to. This would be like the last place you check, obviously. I'll wait at Bar Mules. You know, it's called Noodles Bar, but anyway. Okay, so maybe someone didn't sleep as well as I thought they did. We're both surprised. We're just standing there staring at each other. I'm not going to fight every single one of you because it's very tedious to fight with this plank of wood. I don't like to do much fighting until I get the handgun, because then I can knock them down with 3 or 4 shots and then stomp on them. I am where I need to be. There's the famous quote. There's a map here. What's that symbol at the end of Martin Street? A question mark. I copied it to my own map. So, whatever important item might be at the end of Martin Street, give us a clue or the means possibly to the game for the Woodside Apartments. At least that's what that tells me. A lot of people don't know how to follow the map either. James marks shit on the map all the time. He doesn't do it in real time like in the Wii game. But he does do it and people still couldn't figure out where to go. And sometimes James, the game was really subtle about, where to go next. Other times, I knew exactly how to tell you to go where to go next. Okay, so I find out that if I tiptoe around the van, the creature hiding under the van doesn't pop out as easily. That's not saying you still won't do it. It's just the chances are a lot less. Almost smells like it could be raining again. I see some more resources. Anytime James turns his head, I know it's time to search. Get off the sign before we get sprayed. Sorry, baby. And I love how everybody comes to the Woodside Apartments here, looking all over the place, trying to figure out, how do I get in here? You didn't notice the door right in front of your face? How could you not notice that door right there? The big old blue trim and everything. Not in that apartment map. Could be time to save again. I think my part one will end when I get the handgun, and I'm able to save not long after I get that item. I went to the wrong floor. Well, I went to the right floor for the gun, but I need to go to this floor first. The flashlight of those. James isn't going to see much. Well, I can see clearly fine. James, come out. He's relying on this flashlight. Oh. Alright, now we have the means to find everything else we need to find. Oh, that was close. At least I got away from him before he sprayed me. Ah, yes, the famous key scene. You see how the shadows move independently, like the PS2 version does, because it's got PS2 DVD-ROM files in this game.
Ow!
The only difference between this game now and the PS2 version
Damn it.
is the hardware it runs on. That is the only difference now. Oh, and a lot of, like I said, a lot of the upscaling of items and pictures, and, like, for example, see how they upscaled the items, pictures on the items? Yeah. Can't remember if you find ammo in here or not. I'm guessing not, though. I'm not seeing any. So we got our guns, so now we can fight. Take gas, take names, yada. Yeah, we'll get that key later. You can already tell how much Laura likes James. She knew who he was. She knew who he was before he ever saw her. Ever saw her face. She put a nose in everything here. That same scream in the Silent Hill 2, I think I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same audio bite. It almost sounds exactly the same. Just a little more processed. 3 needles stand at 3 different heights. Fat, the tall, and the thin. The slow, the fast, they move to the right. Fat rests not on 3, but 15. See, and a lot of people, that last line confused a lot of people on the clock puzzle. I don't know why it's so hard. If Scott rests, the hand rests on the number 3, and it goes by 5-minute increments, 1 being 5 minutes, 2 being 10, the third one would be 15. So obviously the second hand is on 15 seconds, but people, I don't know, they make it more complicated than it really is there. And then they could never figure out the clock puzzle. Simplest puzzle in this game so far.
God. Who could have?
1202. Yeah. The clock was stopped at 5:40 in 15 seconds. The faceplate is closed. It's locked. I can't touch the needles of the clock like this. Another thing, if you took a look at the clock right here, right? Okay, and when you see a mini clock, the 12 has a point, the 3 has a point, the 6 has a point, and so does the 9. Actually, and then on and I think most other clocks as well have a point for each number. So there would be 15 or 12 dots on the clock in the first place. So then they come over here and look at this clue and then get even more confused. What do these dots mean? There's a dot here, there's a dot there, and there's one right there. Actually, there would be a dot here, actually. Sorry, not this. That's part of the texture of the wall, apparently, because there's more over here. But yeah, there's a point here, there's a point here, and then there's a point there. 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Also, the names: Henry, Mildred Scott. Hours, minutes, seconds. So now we're going to take this newly acquired key and take it to where it belongs. Just got a key for room 202, and that's what we're going to use. Yeah, a lot of people I feel make this game way harder than it really is, especially when it comes to puzzles on normal. Now on hard, I don't know. I haven't played hard, might try hard. Riddle level at some point. Nope, he jumped back. Freaked himself out. I need to find that save point, because I think I already did, and I think I just saved it, but I can't remember. I don't know, I might be wrong. I like how you can see all the butterflies, moths laying all around, but it's the shadowed ones that are following you. And they're not even like shadows. Okay, now I think we just got the top key, it said. Right. You forgetting how to use some of these manually. What was it? Was it supposed to be 9, 10? Because yeah, one was straight across this way. The second hand's already on 15, so we ain't gonna mess with the second hand. The arrow I think was already on 9. And then the longer hand, the minute hand, was just above 3. That chunk noise, that clacking noise, I think that's your indication that you got that one right. Health drink, come to daddy. Alright, people, this is going to end part 1. If you're interested in part 2, or even if you're not, we can do part 2, because I'm going to look at what I feel is my interpretation of this game. A lot of people make this game much harder than it really is, but we're going to look at the subtle differences in between this here OG original and the remake. So stay tuned for that, everybody. And I hope to see you on the next part. Until then, take it easy.